One, I want us to discuss as a small topic, but majorly it's gonna be its subset. Can you make the world revolve with the little thing that you have or the slightest thing that you can do? My main subset of discussion will be, can you hold an event without any money? Can you hold an event without any money? Well, it will depend with everyone's opinion and what you're bringing on the table. That's a matter of concern too. But yeah, you can hold an event without any money. I've tried to do that. I've been bringing growing musicians together for the last 1 year and a half, but due to coronavirus and all that stuff, we've been able to hold only 4 events. They've not been as big as we would all expect, but in future it's gonna be bigger and better. But now, um, my first event was quite expectant. People were more expectant that I was even surprised. The number was not as big as maybe a normal event would be, but all depends with what you want the event to be about. As for me, the growing musicians came willingly. They were they were full of energy. They wanted to know more, interact with each other, and at least learn from each other. And the second event, same way. But the third event, that is when Corona hit us so hard here in Kenya, and everything was closed down. That was last year, March, and people are so much afraid of attending despite of the coronavirus. Despite of the coronavirus lockdown, we were able to hold an event which recorded around 20 people, and it was nice. But then we had the last one, this very year 2021, in January, yeah, at the end of January, and the turn up was awesome too. Um, I praise God for that, and it was such a good thing to see musicians interact with each other. But that's not the main thing of discussion. The main thing is I did not use money to hold these events. Actually, all I did was talk with friends to maybe help with the instruments that were not available, and the other thing, actually the amount I used was just a little, buying candies here and there, sweets, and that was all, just to make everyone feel that they're part of maybe the event. Once maybe they share something, because some people might be shy in asking questions. Some people might not hire a platform of participation and all that. But once you share something, they feel like they were part of the event. But it didn't cost much money. And actually, let me call it, it didn't cost money, because rather is me taking a little money from my pocket and just buying candies. Now, that is my main thing. I want to encourage anyone out there, if you have anything that can inspire somebody out there, doesn't matter how maybe the society feels about it, as long as it's not offensive, as long as it's inspiring one or two people, just do not be afraid of holding up an event because of money, or maybe how people feel about whatever you are bringing on the table. Um, I'm looking forward to be holding more bigger events, but it doesn't mean they are not going to be money generating or all that. But for you to get somewhere, you have to start with whatever the little thing that you have. If you have something already, you can start with it. There's no limit, but once you know where you are and you want to start spinning the wheel, just start doing it. You don't have to wait until maybe you're well off, or maybe you get maybe whatever the thing that will make your event run. Just start it. Just start it, and do not be limited by lack of funds, lack of money. Should not be maybe a barrier of letting things happen. I'm so delighted